Good afternoon, John Cook with Utility Service Agency. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if it's the time of year where people have money to spend on PPE or the fact that COVID is necessitating that everybody has their own harness, but I've fielded a lot of questions recently in regards to the product offerings and the harnesses from Buckingham, and I think I might have a couple you haven't seen. So I'd like to show you those at this time. First thing being, you can see this is actually the 68 L9 EQ 29. Now there's all those numbers mean stuff, and it's all the attributes that are on here, but I'll talk about some of those. No matter what, just reach out to your local USA rep and we'll get you with the exact numbers you want for the product you want. But for this one, this is a green offering. This is an older one. This is brand new. This is what it looks like after a couple months of use. And you can see the luster's worn off of it, the shine has. That's why, if it was up to me, I'd normally go with the black offering because it just shows better in time. This one also has the soft D-ring and a soft loop in the back as opposed to the D-ring. I personally like less stuff flopping on me. This is softer, just more comfortable. Now note, when I go to put this thing on, I don't have to take my hard hat off. It's kind of annoying to take off your hard hat, but also if you're in a safety zone, you should be wearing your hard hat. Every time I take it off to put the harness on, I've compromised my safety. Note that these buckles have a dielectric protection on them. Essentially, it's a plastic coating, but it gives you 9 kV of protection. Is that going to save your life? No. But what it will do is keep that bee sting off of you while you're working energized. It'll also keep the corrosion at bay. And it's not the corrosion from the saltwater environment, it's the corrosion that's coming from you sweating all over these things. Now note, I'll wear a large shirt, I'm probably going to wear a large harness. Extra large wears an extra large harness for obvious reasons. But if you are one of these people that might have a giant torso or some sort of weird ergonomics, get on the website and you'll see exactly how to size somebody up, or call your local USA rep and we'll come over and check you out. Note that this thing it does have a parking harness, so this gives me a chance to use my lanyard, attach it, and walk around. I'll show you the parking harness is a little bit different, and the other offering I'll show you. If I do get in a situation where all of a sudden I'm falling and I'm hanging from the straps, y'all have heard of suspension trauma. Basically, it impinges, you have these straps impinging on your femoral artery, and it allows stagnant hypoxia to build up in your legs. Don't want that getting in your system. So what happens is, if I'm hanging from the straps, I pedal my legs. But fortunately, with this trauma suspension kit that comes built into these now, I stand on that, releases the tension off this femoral artery, and now I can sit there hanging for a lot longer. Other note is, these are built as per the ANSI standard. These go up to, it says on here, right here on the label, that it goes up to 310 pounds. Note that these actually going up to 420, but it's not the harness that will be a limiting factor. It'll actually be your lanyard. So if you need a lanyard that goes up to the heavier range, make sure you put an X4 on your lanyard. Again, reach out to the rep, they'll help you out. That's one of the offerings. The other offering that I recommend is the True Fit. If you are a size small, a little oompa loompa, or you're a gigantor at a 3XL, this is going to fit you because it's highly adjustable. If I'm a person working in the warehouse, I only have to stock one item as opposed to a large, extra large, medium, small type environment. Is just one, also easier to get. Again, the black harness with the soft loop, dielectrics on there. As opposed to having the parking harness that was an actual plastic thing on it, it's actually these little straps that are on this web this little web device. Now note that actually, I thought it'd make it hotter and more bulky. It's these little lines in here, ergonomically, it allows the air to go through it. It's cooler. Man, it was a lot cooler in the summer than I thought it was going to be. It's actually cooler than it's been without it. But I can remove it if I don't like it. Again, I attach this up like you would the harness. Now note, I have adjusted this to me. If I am a person that's leaving this in the bucket truck and all my different sizes are going to go through, people could be inherently lazy, and what they'll do is they'll adjust it so it fits them just enough at the time of use. So what they'll do, if you're a short guy, you'll tighten it all the way down and it'll just move it so it's hitting in the back of the neck on the dorsal ring. That's unfortunate. You need to adjust the back. Same thing if you're a real tall guy, you're gonna get in there and loosen it all the way up. That dorsal ring will come down to the lower part of your back and it won't fit right. Gotta have it so it's fit to you. Another one of the advantages of this True Fit, during the summertime, if I'm not wearing as much clothes, I can tighten it down, loosen it up when I have a bunch of clothes on in the, in summertime and wintertime. You can adjust. That's it for me. That's for our new product offerings from Buckingham Manufacturing. Call your local USA rep if you want to have some specific information on your harnesses. Thanks for using USA.